Why are they so smelly? Like, it's real. Like, you wash maybe once a week or once every 2 days. Or as it happens with me personally, I just wash myself, sit down at the installation, and again, this smell, I'm such an
Oh my God!
So why is this happening today? We'll take a way deeper look at this question. In the end, I will give you a small life hack on how to solve this issue. By the way, let's go. Have you ever noticed that your armpits start to smell just a couple of hours after showering, even though you're sure you're clean? It sounds like a betrayal of your own body, but it's actually the exact work of biology. In 2013, a study by York University showed that a specific bacterial gene plays a key role, which turns a harmless secret into a pungent odor. Your body is a battlefield, and the smell is not dirt, but a chemical signal that you feel after exercise or stress. That's where most people make mistakes. Sweat itself almost does not smell. It is like water with minerals. The smell is created by bacteria that live in the armpits, like an army in a wet base. The apocrine glands secrete a thick secretion rich in proteins and lipids, and the bacteria literally cut it into volatile sulfur molecules. It is these molecules that, according to the journal Nature Chemical Biology, give that sharp, onion-like flavor. Why do the armpits become the epicenter of the smell and not the palms or back? It's simple. It's warm, humid, and low in light, making it an ideal incubator for germs. A 2015 study showed that the density of bacteria in the armpit area is 10 times higher than on the forearm. It's like a rainforest at hand where every microorganism is fighting for survival and releasing byproducts. It seems crazy, but some people's armpits barely smell at all. The reason is the ABCC11 gene, which determines the composition of the secretion of apocrine glands. For most East Asians, this gene works differently, and the bacteria simply have nothing to cut. Here, most people believe that smell is a matter of hygiene, but genetics also plays a role. Stress increases the smell, and this is not a myth. When you're nervous, the same apocrine glands are activated, and the secret becomes thicker, like a concentrate. A study by the University of Dusseldorf has shown that stress sweat contains more proteins that bacteria process quickly. Your body literally screams chemistry, even if you're silent. Antiperspirant works not because it kills the smell, but because it blocks sweat withdrawal. Aluminum salts form a temporary plug in the duct of the gland, like building foam in a pipe. This reduces humidity, which means it deprives bacteria of the environment. Personally, I think it's important to understand the mechanism. Otherwise, it's easy to believe in myths about toxins, but there is a caveat. If you completely remove moisture, the skin may dry out, and the microbiome will change. Research in 2016 showed that aggressive disinfection changes the balance of bacteria, and sometimes the smell becomes even sharper. It's like burning out a forest and getting weeds instead of normal trees. This is where most people make mistakes, thinking that the stronger the remedy, the better the result. Nutrition also affects the smell, and this is confirmed by clinical observations. Compounds from garlic, alcohol, and some spices are excreted through sweat, and you literally smell like what you ate yesterday. This is not mysticism, but the biochemistry of metabolism. Your body is a chemical factory, and the smell is a byproduct of it. And here's the finale. Armpits don't smell because you're dirty, but because bacteria process your secret into volatile molecules. Genetics, stress, nutrition, and the microbiome create an individual flavor like a chemical passport. The practical conclusion is simple. Regularly clean not only the armpits, but also other problem areas, and periodically wipe them with chlorhexidine. It is cheap and works very effectively. Bye, baby.